it's amazing that after so many years, it's almost 2 years that I haven't do any video or nothing. Like I'm here and you see knitting. What is going on? I am finally going on doing all that I really like. That is not only planners, it's also all my hobbies. And it's so many reasons why I left this doing video. I didn't do videos for many years. I got burned out and a lot of things happened in my life that I don't want to talk about that, because I'm not here to be talking about the past. I like to talk about the present. I told my husband I'm going to do videos, so stay quiet. So he put also the TV down and he's like, all okay, all okay. So what I'm doing here, so for many years I love to knit, do crochet, do a lot of things, and maybe I never share with you, but things that I love to do is do my planning of what I'm doing. And I don't do the planning just for these kind of things, I do also for my house, for everything. This is one of the old planners. I have like papers. What I do is while I'm doing this kind of planning, I keep in this. Because if you see, when you have things like fabrics or things that you put in a page, if you turn the page and try to write there, then it's really hard, or for whatever you try to do. So this is like one of my old planners that has not even enough page, but it's like my, how do you call, a sketchbook, if you want to call. I don't throw away all the planners. I throw away sometimes papers and I don't use that they were damaged or something, but also papers that were like from another planners that I never use. I just recycle and I use for drawing or doing things like that. A lot of times I am just in whatever place that I am and I'm thinking how I would do something. I draw and I kind of paint and then I cut and put on my paper. It's my way to do planning. I know that a lot of people do. This one is a sweater that I saw in this magazine. 1 second, my battery is trying to die. Okay, the magic of time lapse. Anyway, finally have a little of battery back, and before the light goes out I wanted to finish this video. So the model that I'm getting is from this magazine, Knit Sen. This is from, what is a new one? Where is the date? Well, it's the last one and we are in May, but I got in April. I don't know if it comes on months or monthly or every 2 months. I honestly don't know, but I was watching, like walking on the supermarket, and I was trying to find some groceries and they have a magazine area and I saw these and I decided to buy it. It has so many really nice, look at this, it's so beautiful. I really want to do something like this. Maybe it will be my next project, we don't know. It's kind of summery time and I don't want to do anything with wool because it gets really hot. Anyway, this is the one that I found and I really think that it's nice. It's like a summery, how do they call these? Spring pullover. And you can put like a shirt under. I really don't like the color of shirt that she's wearing. Maybe she put something like a black one, will pop a little more the color, or a blue one. I don't know. It's me. This has a short sleeves, will be 3/4 sleeve, I think, or half a sleeve, and it's kind of open in one side. If you see here, it has an opening on the side. When I'm turning, I don't know, I'm trying to go close. There, it has an opening in this side. The shoulder part, almost in the half of the shoulder, not shoulder, yes, going in the top is all with a, what is the point, is the stitch is honeycomb drop. You will think, oh my gosh, you are so good just doing it. I have no clue how to do this. I have to go to YouTube videos and see how it. I'm not an expert on knitting, on crochet. I learned it when I was 12 because I was watching my grandma doing, and I thought, oh, that looks fun, and she kind of teach me some stuff, and then I did by myself. So I'm sure I didn't got the same one that she's using here. I test, I don't know, wait, oh, there, I test options, and this was the one that went close to that, I think. The one that I found on YouTube. I'm not good reading the information, but someday maybe I will learn how to do that. It looks like it's the same one, but instead of 2 of 1 extra drop, it takes 2 for what I see here. 2. I didn't want it to complicate. I am, like I say, I'm not an expert, so I'm doing in a way that I think for me is easier. So far this is all that I need. I have trying to follow what they say. This will be the back side. It doesn't look so neat. I noticed that I have this one. I hope it doesn't look bad there. No, you don't see it there. So this will be the back side in the way that they say to knit from the back side going to the front. But for some reason I think that it will finish being my front side. I'm not sure. And now I'm going back slowly to the front side. So I finished. Let me try to organize myself here. Sorry, such a rookie. And there it goes, my sleeves. So they are in the same length there. So it goes in this way. Sorry, I'm trying to, in this little space, to put all together. There is. So this is the neck. Neck part. It goes with the knitting part. I think I kind of achieved what they were trying to do in that part. Then I did a transition of colors. What I did is, when I went to the store, I found a store finally close to my house. You know how hard it is to find. It doesn't look so neat right now. I think I will need to block my knitting. But anyway, hey, for somebody that never did a lot of these things, I love, and I'm happy with what I'm getting. It's my first time trying to follow these kind of things, and so far it's looking like this. I still have to knit all this part. It's kind of long, and I love that because I love to cover my butt. And there is, and something that was coming to my mind is like, what if I put, now that I'm working into colors, so in the part of the neck I maybe will put a little of the blue, and in the end of the arm also will put like a little blue, so it will be like the how do you call it, elastic part. So elastic part here and elastic. First I was thinking I will crochet, I will put a little of white here, and it will look so neat with a little of white. But then I thought, how I will integrate it, the way to integrate all these colors, you know. So I will continue doing the elastic part here with blue, and then I will continue doing the elastic part here when I put together with blue. I think that can give a little extra touch of integration. And now the yarn that I found is this one. They were talking in the book, they talk about a beautiful yarn that is yarn Manos del Uruguay Alegría Grande. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% polymade. And I went to my local yarn place, and when I touched the yarn, I'm like, this is not spring yarn. It's not like, I really didn't have a clue about the merino things. So I got this one. Talking with the lady, she was so nice. Oh, that is the reason I also keep in my book. It's like I have the yarn that I did, and by the way, I'm keeping track of how much I use on each one of the parts. Also in this part, why I do this doodling and track of everything and kind of project planning, because I know how many points or stitches I put here and how I went going. The book will tell you, or the magazine will tell you how many you put if you want a small, medium, large, or something of what you're knitting. I'm new, and I was thinking, well, I'm not a small girl, I will put one for large. When I put the stitches, I didn't notice that yarn can grow so bad, and it was huge. So I have to begin from zero and put the amount that I thought that it was right, and I am like measuring with my hips and everything, and that was what I did. I put how many stitches I have, how many I increase. I did the increase in 3 parts. One was the first part was 6 stitches, the second 10, and the third one 10. So I knew that. So when I came to the back side, turning back, I knew what I did. The magazine say one thing, I did it my way. And also I knew what I needed to know about how many points, lines and everything to keep doing. That's the way I love to do this kind of project planning, if you want to say it. And then of course the graphic, it was like, oh, what I do. The lady only have 8 of the blue, and then she has like 10 of the gray. But I was like, we work with her, and she told me how she did a conversion. I have no clue how she does the conversion of how many of the yarn I will need. So she was very helpful. She gave me 4 of the blue and 4 of the gray, that I can see that I really didn't need so much, but it's like almost a complete how you call cake left. I still having these, but I think I will need the at least half of the other one, and I will show you the yarn that magically, yeah, is here. So this is the one that is left, and it's really nice. I'm sure I will find what to do. It can be a purse, it can be something, you know. So it's a really nice, it's like you see, it's not like a lot of yarn when you get here, and one of these is practically a cake like this size, and but it's really nice and it's really soft, and it's the kind that you will be able to, I was touching and everything. I don't feel hot when I'm knitting this, also when I am outside kind of in a hot day. So far this is going good. We will see what happens. This is not the only project that I have. Shall I share with you what I'm doing? I think I will do it, but it's kind of funny. Let me show you. This is the other project. So many years ago I was subscribed to what's the name? Knit Crate. Many years ago, when they used to do this pink bag, and I'm sure that you will find some of the videos here on my channel if you go back, and I did some of the projects. They usually don't give you a lot of yarn, but I will tell you, they give you amazing, beautiful. This is actually only one yarn. Let me see, I don't have anything left of that one. So I use everything that I have. This is all. So I did 2 of these. This is the granny stitch, I think that is what you call. So I did 2 of these. At the beginning I was thinking, oh, and I'm still thinking, I will do a purse, and I was thinking I will just put together and do a nice purse. But now I think that will be nice to have 2 little pillows, you know, in this way. So I will be working on the back side with just black and do the pillowcase complete. This one I'm planning to also, oh yes, I was trying to do these little things, like I was thinking that if I do a purse I put here and here, but then I noticed that it's so kind of hot, so I will wait for that, and I will do a purse maybe with this kind of yarn that is more easy to do. Okay, so what I need to do is block this part. Do you see that it's kind of going like doing that? So between things that I learned is like when that happened with your yarn, you know, with your project, the best thing to do is block it. It's like put there and stretch and make all the yarn get in the right way, so it will look beautiful. I will do this as soon as I finish this, crossing fingers, and we will see how it looks. I need to find now pillows, or I will create my own little throw pillows for this size of my project. I'm sure I can find this size. What size is this? If not, it's easier just to increase in the size, you know. So this is, oh, maybe a 14-inch one can fit there, because it's 15, and then you put together, and when you turn and everything, I think will be a 14-inch, 14-inch, and it will look so cute. What do you think? It's my first time doing a granny stitch or project. Love it, love it. So this is so far all that I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think about these projects, and if you have any suggestion about this, if you think that I should leave this just like this, or if I should put the blue, let me know. And yes, like I mentioned before, I will be integrating a lot of my hobbies in this way. I will also share some of the blogging when I go to different places, and how it goes in my life in this way. So this is my knitting project for now. What you're doing, if you're doing anything for summer, if you're going crochet, if you're doing any other kind of knitting, let me know. If you want to share some of the pictures, I would love to see them and share here in the channel too. So now I'm going to continue drinking my yerba mate, and actually it's almost time for dinner, and then continue knitting, watching some of the videos. I'm catching up after 2 years not watching or doing anything real in YouTube, like far from the community of the planners and everything. So many change. I didn't know that now they have something that they call the knitting podcast, and I still not knowing what it is. I know that it's just videos that people talk about knitting and projects. Is this a podcast? I don't think so. Anyway, planners change a lot. I used to do the stickers and everything. I do stickers, but for myself, I don't know if I will continue doing the other stickers. They change the way that the planners go. It's so different, so much different, but that is for another time. Thank you for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.